In the cold, silent void over 20 billion kilometers from Earth, Voyager 2 just did something unexpected. It turned. But why? What did it encounter in the darkness that made it break its decades-long silence? And what message did it send back that left scientists speechless? Welcome to SitTech Signal. Strap in, because today we read diving into a cosmic mystery that's rewriting everything we thought we knew about the edge of space. Don't forget to subscribe and join our journey through the unknown. It began on a warm summer day, August 20th, 1977, as the world turned its attention to politics. Disco music and early video games, something quietly slipped into the sky from Cape Canaveral. A golden probe, about the size of a small car, covered in antennae, sensors, and the hopes of a generation. NASA didn't expect much more than 4 to 5 years out of it. Just enough to do what no machine had done before? Fly by the giant planets Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and return breathtaking photos. No one imagined it would become the longest operating spacecraft in human history. Voyager 2 was the ultimate overachiever. It not only survived, but thrived. It sent back the first clear images of Uranus' S-rings and Neptune's great dark spot. It discovered new moons, measured alien atmospheres, and revealed that deep space wasn't just empty, it was alive with secrets. And when it had done all that, it kept going. Eventually, it passed the last known planet. The cameras were shut off to conserve power. Instruments were dialed down. It entered a new phase, drifting, alone. Imagine that. A machine made by human hands, now over 20 billion kilometers from home. Operating on less power than a light bulb, navigating a void where no star lights the path, no GPS, no repairs, just silence. For years, Voyager 2 has been considered a ghost ship of the stars still alive, but far beyond where any help could reach. It's like a message in a bottle floating across a cosmic ocean. A silent sentinel carrying a golden record, just in case someone else out there might find it one day. That golden record. It contains the sounds of Earth's music, greetings in dozens of languages, the heartbeat of a human. It's a gift to the unknown. Carl Sagan called it a bottle cast into the cosmic ocean. But Voyager 2 wasn't just meant to send a message. It became a messenger itself. In 2018, Voyager 2 officially crossed the heliopause, the invisible border where the solar wind ends and interstellar space begins. It became only the second human object ever to leave our solar system. Still, it continued, quiet watching until recently. When everything changed, it started with what seemed like a blip. On a quiet afternoon at NASA's Deep Space Network in Canberra, Australia, a team monitoring long-range transmissions noticed something unusual. Voyager 2 had turned. Not by accident, not from a collision. A deliberate maneuver. A subtle shift in its orientation. Slight reaiming of its high-gain antenna back toward Earth. Something Voyager 2 hadn't done in years. Engineers initially thought it might be a malfunction, some glitch after decades in space. But then came the second surprise. The signal strength had increased. Despite its distance of more than 20 billion kilometers, the transmission was clearer and more energetic than anyone had anticipated. Voyager's weak heartbeat had suddenly become loud, almost urgent. But why? What could prompt this lonely probe, drifting beyond the heliosphere, to wake up and transmit as though it had something critical to share? NASA dug into the data, and that's when the third anomaly appeared. Buried in the transmission were spikes in high-energy particles, strange ones. The kind rarely seen outside extreme events like solar flares or supernova. But this wasn't near any stars. This wasn't even within the solar system anymore. Even weirder. The pattern of these spikes wasn't random. They were pulsing, like a beacon or a distress signal. Some even described it as a heartbeat. That's when a new theory started circulating quietly at first, among a few astrophysicists and radio engineers. What if Voyager 2 wasn't just detecting something? What if it had encountered something? You see, beyond the heliopause, the environment changes dramatically. Voyager 2 is no longer in solar wind territory. It's surrounded by interstellar plasma, a rare, poorly understood form of matter, charged and volatile. Voyager's instruments, though aging, still detect magnetic field changes and particle densities. And what it recorded this time? It showed a distortion, like something was bending the very fabric of space around it. Not a planet, not an asteroid, something else. Could it be a cosmic structure we've never seen before? A dark matter cluster? A remnant of a dead star? Or was it a constructed field artificial in origin? It's important to understand Voyager doesn't have a camera anymore. It can't show us what it sees. It only communicates in numbers, data, energy, rhythm. But something in that rhythm felt intentional. NASA hasn't confirmed anything officially. But independent researchers analyzing the raw data noticed a strange sequence hidden in the magnetic readings, a repeating wave pattern. Art. Not seen in any natural phenomenon observed in that region before. This is what started the whispers. Is Voyager 2 sending us a message? Or is it relaying someone else's? And if it is, then we have to ask the hardest question of all. Who or what was meant to receive that message first? Was it us? Or were we merely eavesdropping on a cosmic conversation never meant for human ears? And more chilling was Voyager 2's sudden turn, not a response to Earth, but a reaction to something behind it. The more we dig into this mystery, the less certain we become. Some say this is the edge of physics as we know it. Others suggest Voyager 2 crossed into a region of space shaped by gravitational waves, relics of ancient black holes. Worse, cosmic voids where the laws of time and space may no longer apply. One thing is clear. Voyager didn't just turn. It reacted. Something triggered that movement. Something changed out there. And for the first time in 47 years, Voyager 2 seemed to be afraid. As Voyager's data came through, scientists discovered anomalies in the magnetic field. The interstellar plasma around the probe was warped, like something was distorting space-time itself. And then came the final twist. A low-frequency radio wave hidden deep in the signal. It wasn't a malfunction. It resembled the same frequency scientists once detected near Proxima Centauri, the closest star system to Earth where rumors of a potentially habitable planet still circulate. What if Voyager 2 is not alone out there? If Voyager 2's signal is truly a warning or an alert, then we may be facing questions bigger than we're prepared to answer. What if intelligent life exists, and they're already observing us? What if Voyager was the first human-made object to cross into their domain? Or, what if space itself changes beyond the solar system, something we can't yet understand? NASA isn't commenting directly, but insider sources hint at increased analysis and a renewed urgency to track deep space anomalies. Meanwhile, Voyager 2 continues its journey past the point of no return, drifting into the infinite. Whatever Voyager 2 saw, it was enough to turn back. To send a signal across 20 billion kilometers, and now that signal has reached us. Is it a discovery? A warning? Or just the universe whispering back? We may never know, but the stars, they're listening. Subscribe to Sitek Signal for more mysteries from the edge of science and space. Drop a comment. What do you think Voyager encountered?